Now, some people in Clark County are holding their breath after what they're calling a major victory, but it's not over just yet.
After the company's proposal to install a solar farm in Harmony Township was declined by the Ohio Power Siting Board last month, Invenergy has now only 4 days left to appeal that decision. 2 News reporter Julian Jackson has been following this story. He joins us now live with the very latest information. Julian.
Jack, Lauren, I talked to a representative from the Ohio Power Siting Board this afternoon. He tells me Invenergy has not yet filed an appeal. If the company does file, the board would move to a rehearing with a window of 30 days to issue another ruling. There is some excitement with many members of the Harmony Farmland Preservation Coalition celebrating an early win. Co-founders tell me the majority of the land where a Sloopy solar project was proposed is classified as prime, growing crops like soybeans, corn, and alfalfa. They say they're not against electricity or solar, but any company hoping to construct a project should look elsewhere. If approved, the project would put solar panels on more than 3,000 acres in Harmony Township. That's nearly 5 square miles. Some of the concerns from people opposed to the project include lack of transparency, where the electricity generated would go, the length of construction, and jobs going to out-of-state employees. As the project remains at a standstill, a local union rep tells me this is about more than his employees missing out on future opportunities.
The biggest impact is going to be, or would have been, had we got this project, would we've been able to put some of those local people to work and to give them an idea of what we do.
That's a big worry. We have, kids, elderly, all of us driving these roads. So aside from the impact to the community, it's just the construction process alone we just don't think is fair.
If Invenergy does appeal by the deadline and the OPSB changes or declines again, Invenergy would have to make an appeal to the Ohio Supreme Court. Still ahead at 5, you'll hear more from the preservation advocates and how Invenergy is responding to the OPSB's decision. Live in studio, Julian Jackson, 2 News.